The National Weather Service has confirmed 2 tornadoes touched down in the tri-state yesterday, one in Adams County, one in Ohio, and one in Mason County, Kentucky. Thanks for joining us at 10. I'm Rob Williams.
And I'm Megan O'Rourke. So this is video of the damage that was left behind in both of those areas.
And as you can see, it's extensive. Our Courtney King walked through some of the damage in Mason County tonight. She joins us live. Put into perspective of what you saw today, Courtney.
Yeah, Rob and Megan, I've been doing this a long time, and this is some of the most mind-blowing damage I've ever seen. It's dark, and we're going to try to show you what we can, but during the day, I mean, it was hard to look away. I mean, we were trying to find damage. We were driving. All of a sudden, we saw this old school with walls completely collapsed, completely destroyed. So we'll go ahead and show you what we can. Again, it's dark. You're going to see more video in our story in a second, but what we can show you, all of these bricks that are on this grass right now, completely taking over this grassy area. I mean, it's everywhere. Also inside the school, there's a tree in there. The walls collapsed. I mean, it is completely destroyed. It is an old school. It wasn't functioning. But what's interesting, guys, is that the house across the street completely untouched. The family says that they're grateful for that. However, they did lose their barn, but they're happy that they just got out okay.
It was a little scary. I was just glad that we were all safe.
Bradley Garrison and his family rushed to their storm cellar Tuesday when the sky turned black.
And as my wife was shutting the cellar door, I mean, it was about a foot left you could see out, and it was just pure white, and the rain was just horizontal. The National Weather Service says an EF1 tornado hit the area. This is some of the damage. You can see trees snapped in half, some even uprooted. The ground was shaking and everything. I mean, it was wild, and we lifted the door up and all this. Bradley says they were only in the cellar for a few minutes, and this is what it looked like when they came out. The storm destroyed their barn, but also this, the old Minerva school. Strong winds blew bricks across the grass. Whenever we really felt the ground shake hard, I think it was when that wall came down. We've had storms and winds, but never anything strong enough to push that down.
I just grabbed my dog and grabbed my brother's ashes and went back up the road to call my dad.
Bethany Kirk and her dad, Robert, weren't home when the tornado hit, but their home suffered major damage.
I was driving down the road, and it just all of a sudden came out of nowhere. I couldn't make it home, and I had to walk up the street to be able to get home with all the power lines down.
I just began to pray.
Robert showed us the back of their home where the storm blew out their windows. He says the damage left behind has forced them out of their home.
Everything you worked for your whole life, you know, and it's just gone in a blink, and but friends, family, and community have really outreached and been great here.
So as of right now, there are no confirmed injuries in this area, but we will let you know if that changes. And guys, when you're talking about putting the damage into perspective, probably the eeriest damage that we saw was when we were driving on Walton Pike. You might have seen the trees in our story. It was bizarre because there were dozens of trees split in half, uprooted. I mean, it looked almost like a graveyard of trees. It was almost like a forest was destroyed. It looked very bizarre. I'd never seen anything like that. And we instantly stopped in a safe spot and got some video of it to try to show you guys what it looked like. But yeah, guys, this is unlike anything I've really ever seen.